Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt. This is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching episodes 9 and 10 of The Sopranos. What'd you think of the last two episodes?
Last two episodes were different,
Yes.
at least for this season. But as always, we're just moving forward with everything kind of going on in the Sopranos universe. So I'm excited to see where we're going. I mean, generally this would be kind of the closeout of a season, but since we have like a super season.
That's true. I was kind of just thinking of this as like a 21 episode season, I think. But you're right, this would be getting closer to the end of a legitimate season.
Right. And if I remember correctly, I think there were comments that there was actually a break.
I think they just structured that way for like contract negotiations and stuff.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe it will still kind of follow that same pattern, and these last couple of episodes up to episode 13 or something will be incredibly intense. But yeah, you're right. The last two episodes were a little different. We followed a lot of side characters and spent a lot of time with them. So with Sopranos, you can never predict what the heck is going to be important or what's going to come next. So I'm just excited to be along for the ride.
Yeah, and it's been a little bit since we've watched this, since we've been feeling a little under the weather. So we got to get back into it. Yeah, I'm excited.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Twitch, Instagram, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the episodes.
I know it's my fault. I know I shouldn't let you take off the rubber. I'll call the clinic tomorrow.
Stop talking.
Didn't he want kids?
Yeah.
Let's get married.
Who are you? Have we
Right?
seen her before?
No. This is a major rebound.
Couldn't have kids and I wanted them so bad.
The one who ran out on you?
I bet she's having some other asshole's kid though, that fucking tramp.
Seems like a terrible idea.
Oh yeah, horrible.
$10,000 struck me as quite low.
It is what it is.
Whoa.
We feel an increase is long overdue.
What kind of increase?
We feel 50,000 would be a more equitable
Whoa, 5 times as much?
lease out land that you don't even own.
Well, it seems to me the church has plenty in its coffers for all those pedophilia lawsuits.
I don't feel safe giving it over this year.
We use it every year.
I can't believe they're getting shaken down by this guy.
Okay, Father. Nice meeting you.
Is this father gone? 50 grand? I wonder how much they're making off of this whole scheme.
I'm sure a lot.
Fuck the hat.
Where the fuck you been anyway?
Oh, it's already happened?
Kelly?
At least they know who she is.
My guy at the way station's on board. Hey, you know how to get back, right?
I'm Matt Blaster.
Map Blaster?
Who knows? Maybe they couldn't say map quest.
I gotta take a piss.
It's very dark.
Yeah, where the hell are they?
Looks like bikers. We're in crates. Let's go wine.
Are you serious? You're gonna rob a couple of bikers just for some cases of wine?
Oh, okay. That's enough. Get out of there.
Get easy. Whoa, whoa.
On the ground, I'll blow your greasy fucking heads off.
Taking a full ATM.
Yeah, I think they're robbing the place. Oh! Oh shit, they had guns too.
I hit him! I fucking hit him!
Was that worth it?
Fucking old school shit. Opportunity not. Kick the fucking door in.
They just killed a guy.
Oh, fuck!
You okay, T?
Fucking ankle. I guess I sprained it.
I don't know if the guy was dead.
I don't know, I got shot in the gut.
How about that prick's face when he saw the gat? Whoa! Take it easy. Don't away with the vipers.
I feel like this is not the end of this.
No, I don't think they know where they are or how powerful vipers could be in this area.
How's that wine? Good? It really is.
Oh shoot, Christopher can't even have any.
Oh yeah, that's right.
When he pulled that trigger, I almost shit myself.
Yeah, you're about to be a dad.
I feel like maybe Tony has a little PTSD.
He's been shot before too, yeah.
Well, just with Junior.
You should toast your wedding at least. Your kid?
It's not a good idea. This whole episode has been not good ideas.
Salud. Salud.
Slippery slope.
And it doesn't take much for Christopher to slide all the way down.
Yeah.
It was hard with me and you. I didn't understand. You were young.
You always had my back, though. Like that day when I came to the house. I gotta talk to you.
Oh, we're getting to see this?
I don't even remember this.
No, we haven't seen it. I think this is when he told him about Adriana.
Oh.
How fucking long?
A year? I don't know.
What'd she give him?
I don't know. Might take a lot.
A lot?
She gave him almost nothing.
You go someplace. You have a cup of coffee. It's okay. We're gonna take care of it.
That was brutal.
Yeah.
Dang, shopping for a house?
Marble baths with Kohler fixtures, Sub-Zero in the stainless steel kitchen.
We'll take it.
It's pricey stuff.
Yeah, right?
It's my end.
50-50. What's gotta be done now?
But in this case, I'm thinking we spare John the stress of having to hear about this.
Oh, behind John's back?
Well, the situation he's in, he's got enough to deal with.
Oh my god, now Tony's making deals with Phil? This is quite an event.
I know.
They think that he killed her. Come on, Liz. You're drunk. I haven't had a drink in years.
Damn. Are they gonna have to take out Adriana's mom now?
No. But Carmela might just be like, wait a minute.
Carmela ate that lie up.
Christmas Eve, maybe. I'm gonna start a tradition.
Are you gonna want a celebratory hit, Christopher?
You want some?
Me? Nah. Guess I could toot some.
Oh my god. Here's that slippery slope. Started with the wine.
I meant what I said, though. You need to get your ass to rehab.
It's the giving the speech while relapsing.
Yeah. Christopher's like the ultimate self-sabotaging person.
Yeah, like you just got married.
Gonna buy a house, gonna have a kid.
Is that a dog?
Yeah. Guess he's just chilling with the dog now. Jeez, that's depressing.
Very curious how Polly's gonna handle this.
Pray for my mother, St. Al's here.
Hey, they forgot his hat.
Tofu would make your doctor happy.
Is he unfulfilled after not sleeping with that girl?
He seemed a little off most of this episode.
You all right?
Ooh, I forgot about that.
The FBI came to her house.
If they really thought he did it, how fast do you think they'd haul his ass in?
He's selling this pretty well.
He's married, he's got a kid on the way, he's focused.
Drugged out.
You have a history of prostate cancer in your family?
Prostate cancer.
I don't know.
No, I'd like to go ahead and schedule you for a biopsy.
Damn.
It's a kiddie ride.
Yeah, but you want to go on the ride with her big brother.
He's huge.
I know.
He's so much older.
Growing up so much. Oh, shit.
I close my eyes, I can still hear the screams.
It wasn't that bad.
My baby could have been killed, Tony.
God forbid.
Where's the baby?
It was sitting right next door.
Oh.
Es mucho pesos.
Ooh. The look that Carmela just gave Christopher.
I should have kicked his ass.
Yeah, and what did you do? Nothing.
Classic Janice.
I was just thinking it lost some of its, I don't know, pop.
What is going on with Tony?
This whole episode's been weird.
Redneck fuck.
Sorry, insurance will pay your hospital bill.
25,000.
Whoa.
First off, he wouldn't pay for my A fleet. I leased that to the Sorghum Festival down in Atlanta.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That makes me sick.
You owe me money, Paulie. I owe you shit. My wife's got nerve damage. Well, cut two.
Oh my god.
They're bored.
Are you bored?
He seems bored. Even the wine doesn't satisfy him.
This is cancer we're talking about.
I understand, sir. You'll have to call back tomorrow.
It was prostate?
Yeah.
She had it coming. You both did. You're a fake. Fuck the two of you.
Jeez.
Polly is the worst.
Chrissy. Congratulations. Thanks.
Hey.
Unresolved business.
Does Tony even know?
I don't know.
I got lamb tonight. Garlic, little rosemary.
Rosemary? I'll eat her.
Great joke.
So many laughs.
I'd rather face 10 guys with shivs than something I can't see.
Oh, I had a heater put in the Bloomfield wire room.
Yeah, that's good.
Everything just seems like not important.
You want to look on the other guy's face?
Oh, the fucking Grizzly Adams douchebag.
Like, this is the only thing they can laugh about or talk about. I've never seen such an awkward interaction between these two.
I need to talk to the doctor.
I mean, just the waiting around must be brutal. Jeez, what the hell, Paulie?
At least her neck's fine.
Right? Suddenly she's healed.
Where's the fella?
Made the ride himself.
What are you watching?
Lawrence Welk program.
Just want to be alone.
You want some cookies?
Still his mom. Raised him his whole life. What a, like, weird, sad episode. Oh, this poor guy.
Getting you out of your fetal mana problem, huh?
I appreciate that, Tony. Don't get me wrong, but...
You're a selfish prick, Sal.
Unbelievable. Doing free work for over a year. Wasn't even his fault.
Ginny lives on scraps. Maserati, Ginny's Yukon, and the house and its contents valued at $1.2 million.
They sold the Maserati, right?
Yeah.
That's like asking the person where you're coming from to become a fucking Nazi. Good. Frankly, I don't represent turncoats.
What? Oh.
Janice yelling at someone else now?
I think about you lying in that hospital bed. I cried for you.
She's laying it on thick.
Yeah.
No matter how much help I gave, you'd still be here fucking complaining.
There's nothing holding us together but DNA.
I mean, they've never been close.
No, they've always kind of been at each other's throats.
I'm asking, what else you got besides slot machines? That single-deck blackjack?
Is he running out of money at some point?
Maybe.
Wife and kids.
Of course.
I've been divorced for a few years. You need some money.
I know some people could always use a good handyman.
I don't know how much actual work he ever did.
I've always loved this place. It reminds me of the Palladian villas I saw in Italy.
I really hope he doesn't accidentally say something and it gets out.
Yeah, I could see him dying on accident. Oh my god, what an image.
Check out the Mo and Joe action.
Well, that's cool.
See the great cloud hanging around your head.
She upset about that house still? Not getting approved?
I feel like she's jealous.
My spec house.
Oh, yeah. Spectre, he's a piece of work. Next I'll get Shell on it.
She wants you on it.
A rollerball.
What?
You want a classic
Pen?
fountain?
Yeah, we'll see.
Why doesn't I?
Yeah.
On account of John's liquidity problems, he'd love you to contact these brothers and turn it into cash. Phil Leotardo shouldn't be involved.
Wow, there's a lot of back deals going on.
And obviously there's a finder's fee.
He actually is working.
But does he know what he's doing?
Probably not.
The hell's this? A siesta?
What? I wasn't sleeping.
Well,
Hard work is a little hard.
Your sister loves that house. She said it reminded her of a villa in Italy. I picked up a couple sandwiches from Italianissimo.
One dinner, and he's pissed off.
You know, your father did this house, and it was more than decent workmanship.
she's not talking to her dad. It's not her option.
Sounds like you want to encourage her with this house, as long as it doesn't interfere with your life.
Yeah, just wants to keep her busy.
Fucking Janice came to visit me at work. She shops for a meat there. We get it free. If you ever need a roast or any specialty kind of cut, just ask.
Think she's good.
She tape recorded me and Bob having a fight, and she held that cassette tape over my head for a month.
Damn.
You still don't understand what it means to tape somebody in my family? You still don't fucking get this?
The coffee with the chicory.
The fuck is that?
Oh, shit.
Just speak.
Just say the thing I asked you to do. Coffee with the fucking chicory.
Yes or no?
Bad news is that he wants 10 cups for himself, not 7.
Done?
Yeah, Johnny doesn't have too many options.
And to keep Phil out of it.
Did you pick up the birthday cake for Jin, the marzipan flowers?
The stuff behind the pool.
An actual fucking cake.
He thought that was code too. Is there a fire?
Oh, maybe.
I spent years as a contractor. Electrical is where I got started.
Really, Vito?
Fuck you, the guy who's gonna get cooked.
What are you trying to be, a big man?
Back the fuck off.
That was weird. If he did a good job, he did a good job.
Probably gonna forget this crap hole the minute you hear from your publisher.
About that. Oh.
Get him, Joy.
Please don't, I got kids.
Oh.
You doing, man? Why you pull that trigger?
Ooh, did that ricochet off the ground?
I think so.
Would you sell now with all that money pouring into Norland?
John Sacramone asked me to.
All right, looks like you're gonna give him a headache.
Heard about Bobby Bacala?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did someone find him?
Doctor says the slug blew bits of sidewalk into the eye there.
Yeah, I heard. Whatever the fuck happened to you with the prostate?
Cancer, tell you the truth.
Did it get confirmed?
Oh, yeah, it sounds like it.
Well, you all right? Hair and shit?
Knock wood, eh? Your ears only.
Absolutely.
Interesting how he was way more concerned with Paulie.
Oh yeah, for sure. He really does not care about Bobby.
Fuck that honor and loyalty shit. It was his own fucking fault.
Damn. It's his fault he got jumped? Essentially shot?
The house, her IRA, the Yukon, and 12 years.
Get back to me when you're sober, Ron.
I mean, if they're making deals, maybe
That's
that
a good
means
sign,
yeah.
yeah.
The Giants are kicking ass here.
I'm going to Eric's, watch the Chargers.
Chargers?
This is a Giants house.
I hate the fucking Giants.
Oh!
Go get your last report card and read it out loud to everybody. Now go finish your Spanish report before dinner.
Damn, Janice.
Yeah.
Lay down the law.
First is my mother, now I want to fuck my sister?
It's normal. Focus of your early sexual feelings.
That's normal?
It was probably mutual. What happened between then and now?
That's not what I was getting.
No. Wow. Going all out for dinner.
Pork chops and vinegar peppers.
Should open up a restaurant.
Ooh.
You gotta wait for that.
After dinner.
The other night when you cut the power to the church, I was a real dick. It was only because I was worried, you know? I love you.
Something bad's gonna happen.
Oh, for sure.
Don't look. Think of those sandwiches Jim made. When you've eaten the last bite, this fucking day is halfway gone.
Oh man, just trying to talk yourself through the day.
Okay. Look.
It can be like 9 a.m.
Ooh. You can't look. Gotta find a different job.
Yeah.
Vincent!
Do you have a heart attack or something?
He's just gone?
What? He had a bad day at work and he just bounced?
Moment of truth.
What?
I have no idea. Where does he think he can go?
Do I have to do the allocution?
You know the allocution is always part of it.
What is that?
Maybe admitting.
I'll take it.
Dang.
I mean, I don't know what he was expecting. Expecting some miracle here?
That IRA of Ginny's, she worked the tie counter at Wanamaker's. That's where we met.
15 years.
Uh-oh.
Drunk driving, sad.
Oh.
What? You're gonna get murdered the second you're back in Jersey.
I was looking forward to fresh blueberries this morning, but Mom hasn't shopped.
Meadow, you could go shopping.
And I didn't want to go, and I told him he could go if he wanted to, and he went.
Ooh, wrong move.
I don't even know what he's thinking lately. He spends more time at Jeffrey's apartment than with me.
Tony is not the right person to be talking to about this.
Not at all.
Honey, when you're living in sin with some guy, you can't expect
Living
him
in
to...
what?
Living in sin?
You talk to your mother about this shit.
Yeah, that went exactly how I thought it would.
Did you go see that guy at the building department yet?
I was gonna go on Friday when the schedules are looser.
Well, don't.
Is he gonna go himself or he just doesn't care?
He's mad that Carmela's...
Not home?
Yeah.
Oh! Man, hit a parked car?
What the fuck you doing parked out here?
Excuse me? How come your airbag didn't go off?
Somebody took it out. They sold it.
My place is just up the drive there. We'll call the police. They'll come right out.
You're about to get shot, dude.
Look at my registration.
Registration as in a gun? See you later.
Is he taking his car?
I wonder if the front license plate got left.
I don't think every state requires it.
What, a bigger piece for his fat mouth?
The house. He wants you to unload it to his sister.
What?
He'll knock 2% off his finder's fee, and he'll make sure those pricks sell.
No way.
I guess beggars can't be choosers. I gotta sell the idea to Ginny somehow.
Holy crap, Tony.
So how hard did he lean on the guy?
Still knows his business. Just sell it. 30% return on your investment.
30% return?
All my planning for a fucking year.
Tony's just been such a shithead.
Want to go out to dinner tonight at least?
No.
A large diameter, round oriental.
Did they need to do that with her there?
Could have been worse. He could have flipped.
You don't ever admit the existence of this thing. I did 20 fucking years.
Dang, so they're still pissed off, even though he didn't say a single thing?
But yeah, he didn't go to trial.
Johnny Sack pleaded guilty. It was just on the radio.
Fuck.
Oh, the Maserati?
Cocksucking motherfucker!
Keep talking like that. I'm gonna get a truck out here for you.
Oh, damn.
He pled guilty, Sal. Don't besmirch the man, Sal.
So about the yard.
You believe this fucking guy?
Let him off.
It's not even his house anymore.
Well, it's gonna be Janice's.
Yeah. Said you're done with that. Does that mean he's done or the conversation's done?
No, I think he's done.
Oh, this is right here. Man, he had like 2 days of actual physical labor and then was like, I'm gonna go risk it to go back.
I just wanted to say thank you.
Yeah, that was huge.
Wasn't that house like a 1.2 million or something like that? She got it half off?
You got the wine? We're almost ready. Hey, what happened?
A good deed, kind of?
Carmela's gonna be livid though.
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
She's happy.
Does Carmela know?
I assume so.
Oh, I thought she would have been pissed. She wanted to use the same designer for her spec.
All right, that was episode 9 and 10 of The Sopranos. What'd you think?
Another, like, interesting pair of episodes.
Yeah, I think the previous two, which would have been, 7 and 8, those focused heavily on, like, other characters. Whereas these two episodes, they were just kind of, like, awkward and off, depressing, just, like, wrong.
Yeah, Tony just feels very off. His relationships with everyone is just funky. Even at the end there, him doing something so kind for Janice. I mean, good, but also super out of character.
Yeah, it's like he didn't have to do that, and then he did it, and then he was like still annoyed. It wasn't like it brought him any satisfaction or anything. It's just like, why did he do that if he wasn't going to, like, I don't know, hold it over Janice's head or something?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the conversation with Dr. Melfi really made a difference.
He wasn't even like making eye contact with Janice or anything.
Yeah, just very strange for Tony. I feel like both episodes.
Yeah, both episodes. I mean, it started with episode 9. We had this like road trip with Christopher and Tony, and it was awkward. I mean, they were, especially Christopher was like confessing his love to Tony and stuff. And it kind of brought flashbacks to the conversation that Christopher had to get rid of Adriana.
Yeah.
But they just didn't seem close. It seemed like it was an episode where it was supposed to show like how much they care for each other, but it just felt forced. Even the very end of the episode, or towards the end, they are like down there in the basement and they can't even think of anything to talk about. Like they're just kind of standing there in silence, and then they just bring up some jokes from their road trip that they already joked about and laughed about. Like,
right.
It was just so weird.
Very awkward. Then, speaking of Christopher, he is just fully jumping into this brand new relationship. He's married now. They're having a baby. The way that he talks about Adriana is just so odd. Like, he's essentially now like fully invested himself in this story of her leaving him.
Which I guess you kind of have to. Like, you can't think about the reality. So you just create this fantasy story where Adriana is this horrible bitch of a person.
Yeah, it's just weird. I feel like it's weird how much he brings it up versus like that's a story that you have to stick to when she's brought up.
Right.
But the fact that like he'll bring it up and it's like, why are you even talking about her? And then that kind of loops into the conversation with Carmela and Adriana's mom.
Yeah.
Which was very interesting. Kind of ties into the conversation that Tony just had with Dr. Melfi about, you know, Carmela's agreement with him that she would kind of step back from any knowledge of his job and his extracurricular activities. So very interesting though, because Carmela definitely, I think, believes Adriana's mom.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna maybe come up again, but I think Carmela will always have that in the back of her mind when it comes to Christopher.
Yeah, anytime she kind of sees Christopher, especially with his new wife and potentially kid and stuff, it's just going to scream memories for Adriana.
Right.
Again, everything just felt off. I mean, you had Ollie with his, like, cancer scare. The whole episode, he was obviously just, like, zoning out and in a different place. And then that caused issues with Bobby and the whole damage to Janice and the baby and the other kid, and someone else broke their wrist or something like that. Like, you have fighting going on within the family.
Yeah, and Polly was having a rough time of it these couple of episodes. We've made it very clear how we feel about Polly, and obviously the shortcomings with the event is what led to the fight with Bobby, all of this stuff. But then in the background, like, he has this cancer initially scare, and now it's full-fledged cancer.
Yeah.
Then you kind of see him not like actually like outwardly break down, but kind of internally when he shows up to his mom's.
Right, yeah.
So there's just a lot of, I feel like, breaking down of characters. Like, everyone is just in such a garbage place. Like, even Meadow just crying over Finn, like Carmela in her house. Like, I don't think there's a single person in the show that's in a decent place.
No, it really is just like a destruction of relationships and characters.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, to rifle through them, Meadow and Finn, she's crying about it. Tony, I don't know why the fuck he like retaliated against Carmela just to piss her off or something, to like not go for, I mean, I guess he was pissed off that she wasn't home to talk to Meadow.
Well, she wasn't home to talk to Meadow on top of not having dinner ready.
Right.
And then her prioritizing working on the home.
That's true. So he just wanted to kill that so that he can get his old Carmela back that takes care of the kids and cooks dinner.
Right, which is crazy because that was part of the agreement. The spec house is part of the agreement.
Yeah. Agreements don't mean too much with Tony.
No.
I mean, he had an agreement to get money for Johnny Sack, and then he flipped that into taking the house.
Yeah, one of the few things that Johnny Sack was able to leave for Ginny.
Yeah, Jenny, something like that. So, yeah, it really is just everything. I mean, the tension between Tony and Bobby, especially when Bobby was like very adamantly trying to go that original day to take care of Junior. And it was Tony who was just like, no, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, just play with your trains. Like,
yeah, so that was a great moment with Janice and Tony for Janice to be like, so you wish you could blame someone? Like, Tony's sitting there just kind of repeating probably something that Dr. Melfi said, but deep down, he doesn't think it's his fault. He wants to blame other people.
Oh, 100%. He's like a narcissist.
And he surprisingly seems unfulfilled and like empty without cheating.
But then when he had the opportunity in front of him, he didn't do it.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you want? Like, what is gonna make you happy? Because it doesn't seem like anything. But they're all just a bunch of self-sabotagers.
Oh, yeah.
We see that too with Vito. Honestly had the chance of a freaking lifetime. For him to be able to essentially escape his old life, he left everything behind, screwed over his family, he screwed over the family. Like, he didn't care about anyone, and he actually found a great place to live, and he found love and all of these things, and then he goes and throws it away and shows back up in New Jersey.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just the ultimate self-sabotage.
Yeah.
I mean, he essentially escaped what probably would have been certain death.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was super traumatic for his kids and for his wife, but it got to the point where, like, no one was talking about him anymore. No one was looking for him. No one was talking about him. The conversations have all changed. You have Phil and Tony having their own deals together, so clearly that relationship is improving a little bit. Johnny Sack is obviously concerned about way different things. Like, he was gone. He could have just been gone. And he had like 2 days of hard labor and then was like, fuck this. I like my old job where I just collect a ton of money and sit on my ass all day. I'm gonna go risk my life to go back to that.
And lose, like, probably his first real relationship with a man.
Yeah. So it would have been way different if he, like, saw a picture of his kids and was like, I can't. I gotta go back and try to be a father for my kids, even, like, to risk death or something like that. Then it would be like, okay, like, that's a worthy cause to go risk your life, is to go reconnect and, you know, be there for your family. But he's just going because he had a shitty day at work and he's just like, fuck this, I'm gone. And he just threw away what could have been somehow a life that none of these guys get. These guys either die or they end up in jail. None of these guys are retiring and leaving and then having a even better life or something somewhere else.
Yeah.
So he had an opportunity, threw it away, and on his way back killed someone.
Oh, that too. I'm just like, what is going to happen? Who's going to be the first person to see you? And what's going to happen?
I assume he's going to die.
Oh, 100%. But I'm just like, how is this going to go down?
I wonder if the other guy, whatever his, I thought it was like Jimbo or something like that.
Johnny Cakes.
Johnny Cakes. I wonder if he'll try to track him down. He did say he's from Jersey.
True.
And he never said a very clear idea about the danger and the mafia and stuff. Like, he could come back and start asking questions like, hey, does anyone know this Vito guy?
Or Vincent. I think this goes by Vincent.
Vincent or whatever. Yeah. And then people are going to be like, what the fuck? You know this guy? And then he'll get tortured or something like that for information.
True.
I could see that happening. Or with Sopranos, this could be it. Like, we could just never see these two characters ever again.
Yeah. I don't know. All these episodes are just such, like, emotionally draining. Like, watching these people just totally fuck up their lives.
Yeah.
Just constantly.
Whether it's their fault or not, it's just been depressing. These last couple of episodes have been super depressing for all of our characters. I mean, really, the only positive story was Vito's, and that got destroyed.
Yeah.
And I meant, like, positive as in, like, something that the character is, like, happy about.
Yeah, there was some glimpse of, like, joy.
Right. The only other time is when, like, Tony was picking up the baby, his nephew or niece or whatever, and like spinning around. That was, other than that, Tony's been miserable these last couple of episodes.
A lot of them.
Yeah. So I don't know. We're getting towards the end of the first half of season 6.
Yeah.
It's it seems like it's a nightmare for everyone. I mean, there's really no good place that anyone's in, and I guess I didn't really assume how catastrophic it would be for Johnny to take this deal. I guess admit that he is related to a crime organization.
Yeah, I think in the back of my mind, I was thinking that, but he was so adamant on not wanting to, like, be a rat or flip or any of those things that when he kind of took this, I was like, oh, maybe there's something that I don't understand about this. Like, maybe he doesn't have to admit fault, or maybe it's going to be, like, sealed. Like, I didn't know exactly what it was going to be because he didn't really seem like overly worried about it, I guess.
Yeah, because he wasn't worried, and also his lawyer was like, I don't represent turncoats or something.
Yeah.
So his lawyer was pushing for this too, so I just kind of assumed this was good. Like,
right.
I mean, obviously not good, but he didn't flip on anyone. He didn't say any information or anything. He just totally took himself out. Like, in my opinion, he fell on his sword, or whatever that expression is.
Yeah, I think the issue is admitting there even is
a sword.
Yeah.
Looking at it now, I guess the alternative is to just go to trial, and even if you get found guilty, it's very connected to the conversation that Tony had with the gardener, where the gardener was like, oh, he's guilty, and they're like, no, he pled guilty.
Yeah.
So it's just that slight difference. So it's like, if he would have gone to trial, either he would have won or he would have lost, but even if he lost, everyone would have been like, oh, that's just, corrupt government or something.
Right.
So there's still a level of deniability if you lose in trial.
And in this case, there's not.
Right.
He admitted that he was part of organized crime. So
now it's just they're going to feast on Johnny Sack's remains, essentially. Because these guys, there's no loyalty. Even Tony said that at some point. He was just like, fuck honor and loyalty or something like that. Which I was like, how is that not a bigger deal that people like freaked out at that comment? But it's really true. I mean, these guys turn on each other. They're all their own worst enemies, or their enemies are their former best friends or something. Like, it really is so shocking that it's not external forces really that take out anyone. It's just issues within the family.
Yeah. I don't know if that's going to be the last that we see of Johnny Sack and Jenny. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit of a madhouse now that he's like officially going away.
Yeah.
Christopher and the Maserati were also funny.
Which, is that going to fuck her if that comes out or anything like that?
No, because I think you let him take the car.
That's true,
If
I guess.
he's going to fight it, then probably. But Christopher's not stupid.
Well, yeah, Christopher's super stupid, but maybe he won't do that.
Yeah, I don't think he would in this instance.
But yeah, awkward couple of episodes. Like, it felt very intentional to be awkward.
Yes.
And that definitely came across. So it's just like, what do we do now? I really don't know.
Yeah. So just keep rolling on for the rest of the first half of this last season. Just very interested to see how things continue to play out. And I mean, everything's going to lead to how are they wrapping up this show?
Yeah, I honestly have zero ideas or guesses. I've had ideas and guesses before and they've been insanely wrong. So there's never a point, but this maybe more than ever, I have no idea what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Or where we're going.
Yeah.
There's only like 11 episodes left in total, I think.
Yeah, I mean, essentially we're almost halfway.
There's not much left of Sopranos, and I have no idea where we're going.
Yeah.
Which is great.
That's what the show always does.
Yeah.
Like, you have no idea. So I'm excited to like jump into the next episodes already, but very interesting, like last 4 episodes.
Yeah, for sure. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.